Here. What helmet should I wear? Are you looking at my screen? Or not you? What helmet should I wear? What helmet should I wear? Yeah, no, I am wearing all white. The bacon one. I'll wear the bacon one. I haven't gone bacon play this year. He's on a losing streak right now, right?
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Bro, I cannot remember the last time I kicked the ball.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Yeah, DKR loses to Missouri State. Arch gets hurt for career.
He wants to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Fires on the move. Intercepted, and the first drive is with a pick.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming in
into a hostile environment trying to be aggressive from jump, but that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Let's it go to the
No, what? Oh my God, my safeties could not ever get an interception.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. Third and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Sure.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Turner. Across the 45. Still running at the 40. There he goes down the right side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball.
Hey, that looks good for me, though.
Some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy,
I
give
lost
him the
it.
ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas,
Let me
here's
look.
a final
Yeah,
update
lock
on
it.
a clash between top 15 teams. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He's got it on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he I think just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks. He's still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And it's incomplete on third down.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Slithers into space. Brings into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1. You are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into it, but the quarterback's decision is on third down. If he doesn't get it, fourth down is up to the coach.
And listen, every player wants to go for it. The coach always makes the decision. The players always want it.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Off play action. Under pressure and down.
Yeah, you ain't getting away from that, man. That's a boy right there.
Play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays. So you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The field goal is no good. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Fakes to grab.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
My receiver missed his block. That's not even like possible.
They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking
He
on
just
the ball coming
didn't
out quick.
interact
When I'm a
with
defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense.
This game be making me feel a certain type of way lately. Oh my lord.
Short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt. Just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal.
Run defense is trash.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Flanagan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the 1st period. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. That 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And it's a fake. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He'll throw it. Intercepted. He goes down.
This man really just tried to run a fake field goal on him. I wasn't even holding my control.
You got to give the special teams credit, man. They were ready for that fake. They knew there was an opportunity. This team might try to spring it on them, and then they're able to come away with the pick.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Let's take a minute and think about Tulane. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen, gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The play action fake. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal for the offense. Calls it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
That hurt.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play,
I don't know why I can't score on the goal line anymore.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down for the tackle.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance.
You've got to be fucking serious right now.
After the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. He's got an open man.
There's no way my safety is slower than his tight end. Listen to this game, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh man. This game.
There's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hand. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Greenway.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking for a huge play.
Dude's butt naked.
And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. catch in the middle.
Yo,
It's given.
my dude is right there. Why is he not reacting?
37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite
I don't know
on the run
what this
fake.
game
So
wants
as
me
the
to
safety
do,
comes
but-
running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Wants to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And I think out routes are solely about timing, because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. And to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty
Huge.
wipes it out. And now on second down for this offense. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on second down. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted. Bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown, Tulane. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, elation on one side, deflation on the other, and the hotly contested battle for the brass spittoon. Indiana managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Bloomington had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Flanagan. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Flanagan. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Now on first down from the 28. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's difficult for QB sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Got it set up on the outside. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. Let's it fly.
No way. My dudes run into each other last second.
6 more points.
Oh.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown.
Bro, I guess I forgot how to fucking...
Take all the momentum into halftime.
And he tacks on the extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little
Stop
room.
playing with me.
There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Coming out with it, it's Taylor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The offense changing the play. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they pick up better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll try to take it back. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man. It's Givens. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's caught. Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32. Northern Illinois right back to the line. And Jesse just keeps piling up numbers over 350 yards for the game. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And he's coming out of the end zone.
Not gonna lie, Lance, that's kind of wild. You put, unless if there's like conference title intentions in that game of the week. Oh yeah, it is. All right, never mind.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Defense in press coverage. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Turner. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Tulane now facing third and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection. The pressure.
This man has silver, sure hands.
This game just feels
You're
so
telling
good
me
than it
he's
did in the first half.
dropping that?
Completion now setting up fourth down. They only have a
Sure.
one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better.
He
earlier
literally
in the
caught
game.
it. Like,
They're going to have to get it
think
together
it's
throwing the
out of here.
football if they want to win this game.
The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to scramble. He's got it. First down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they dialed up a shot.
that's wild, quarterback. That is so wild. You ain't never miss that throw. There you go.
You just gave up a big completion. You come right back here. You defend another shot down the field. That should hopefully give him a little bit of confidence.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Got a man. It's Nicholas. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, just nothing
Sure.
happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's
Oh,
Nicholas.
definitely possible. Great
And
toss.
he's knocked down
Fuck.
immediately, but not before he moves the chains. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A 4th down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big 4th down conversion here in the third quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
He's moving out of the pocket. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Trying play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Reed. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Greenway! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss.
And I think there's so many guys that think they can outrun guys and make plays, and sometimes you got to realize when a play's over and just get north-south, but QB's trying to outrun guys. The defense does a great job staying exactly where they're supposed to be, playing discipline, and getting the huge loss.
There's no way they call pass interference on that. Okay. Oh, my Lord. I was about to fucking lose my shit.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And the Huskies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do...
Turning it on! He has the 1st and still on his feet. Touchdown, Tulane! Once he got some room, it was over.
Concede? Whoa. What's up, my boy? Our concede's crazy. Nah, you actually can't even do that.